Guys, check this out. Allosaurus and Stegosaurus were suspected of having fought together across North American region, okay? Hey guys, I'm Zen and welcome back to the Basement Dino Dungeon. Yes, today we will be doing Stegosaurus versus Allosaurus collection video. This will be the first time that we are doing a Stegosaurus collection video, okay? And yes, today we will be reviewing this Dr. Sarah Harding and Stegosaurus playset that contains an adult Stegosaurus as well as a juvenile Stegosaurus. I'm very excited. So let's begin the video by going around the house to pick up all the different Stegosaurus and Allosaurus from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome to Level 2 Jurassic World Midland. So let's pick up all the different Stegosaurus and Allosaurus and place them into the box, okay? So let's take a look at our Stegosaurus collection, okay? So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Stegosaurus into this box right now, okay? So let's do this. Alright guys, before we do that, I have a question for you guys. Should we put the new Stegosaurus over here? And then we should probably put the Ceratopsians in a different place. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Okay, this is actually the very first Stegosaurus, which is known as the Action Attack Stegosaurus. This one is actually the Camp Cretaceous version. This one is actually a Dual Attack Stegosaurus. This one, I think it's known as the Dino Escape series, if I'm not wrong. This one is an amazing repaint. I got it from a seller on eBay. I love this. Okay, we do have a Kentrosaurus, which is actually a Stegosaurid, closely related to a Stegosaurus. So let's put this into the box. Chilingosaurus is also a Stegosaurid, so this can go into the box as well. We can probably show the Miragaia as well because we don't really have many Stegosaurus. Okay guys, so we have 2 Stegosaurus right here, which are vintage Jurassic Park Stegosaurus, so I definitely need to show you guys. Let's get this out. Place it into the box carefully. These 2 are the same, so we just need to take one out. Alright. Alright guys, so now it's time for us to pick up the different Allosaurus from this shelf. So there are plenty of Allosaurus. This is actually one of them. This is actually a raw attack Allosaurus. So into the box, here are some Rorivores as well as this really beautiful one. I think this is known as Dino Attack series, if I'm not wrong. It's a Jurassic Park one of the best Allosaurus figures ever produced. Okay guys, there's actually an Allosaurus from the 2015 Fallen Kingdom movie. This is actually from Hasbro. So let's get this out. It's quite a rare figure, I would say. Let's place this into the box. Okay guys, there's actually another vintage Allosaurus lying at the back. You can actually see that. It's part of the Medical Center playset. Okay, there you go. So I've taken it out. Took me quite a while. Next, we head over to the Takara Tomy section. So Stegosaurus is right here. It's a beautiful one. The colors of it is actually quite plain. An Allosaurus here from the Better at Big Rock movie, the later short movie. Alright guys, a random update for you guys. I've actually got this Camo Extreme Canyon Tyrannosaurus Rex. Finally, I've added this to my collection. I'm very happy with this addition. Alright, now we head over to the mini shelves, guys. Okay, so there are plenty of Allosaurus and Stegosaurus from this shelf, so let's start to pick them up. Alright guys, so let's begin. These 2 are Stegosaurus. They are actually from the Snap Squad attitudes. So this too, you need to be shown in the video for sure. Next, we also have a Stegosaurus from the Kinder Eggs. This one is very cute. So into the box. This, McDonald's Happy Meal figure. Okay, with this 3 Stegosaurus and Allosaurus right here. Here's another one, micro collection. Let's see what else we got. Allosaurus right here. Stegosaurus. And yeah, I think that's all. Let's pick them all up. Alright guys, down to the other shelf. I think we should have a couple of Stegosaurus. 3 of them right here from the latest minifigures. Allosaurus, we should have one, I think. Yes, this one is the Allosaurus. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, this one is also an Allosaurus from the BZ book. Alright guys, so now we are taking our box into the basement dungeon, okay? So let's enter. I'm gonna put this on the floor and then we can begin. Alright, let's go. Okay guys, so you can see all the Stegosaurus are placed on the left and the Allosaurus on the right, okay? I think there are still a couple of Stegosaurus and Allosaurus from this room, I think, if I'm not wrong. We'll take a look at them later on, okay? But first, let's open this up now, okay? Let's do this. Alright guys, so let's open this set up. Dr. Sarah Harding and Stegosaurus. In case that you guys do not know who is Dr. Sarah Harding, she's basically an animal behaviorist in Jurassic Park Lost World, a 1997 movie if I'm not wrong, Jurassic Park 2. Okay, so you can see this box looks amazing. It looks like a truck, and this truck is like holding on to a juvenile Stegosaurus as well as an adult one. You can basically see the wheels. It's a really beautiful set, I would say. I would love to keep one set in its original box, but I would definitely want to display this along with my Stegosaurus collection as well. So let's get this out of the box. I'm gonna be using a box cutter, so please be really careful when you're using a box cutter. I mean, if you are a kid, please have your parents to help you. If you are an adult, have your parents to help you as well. I'm just kidding. I mean, please be really careful because I have plenty of cuts on my fingers. Wow, you can see this set can be taken out quite easily, which is fantastic. So you don't have to like destroy the box. You can still keep the box if you want. Okay, but I will try to see if I'm able to find another set which I can display in its original box in my display shelf. I think that will be wonderful. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Wow, looks absolutely fantastic. Let's cut this loose first. Okay, I think this is like a protection card right here. So let's get the figures out. Let's get Dr. Sarah Harding out. So let's try to get her out. So you can see Dr. Sarah Harding is, holding on. Okay, not holding on. She's wearing like a camera around her neck. The scene in Jurassic Park Lost World was that she was trying to take a photo of the baby Stegosaurus. The camera made some noises and started the Stegosaurus, and then the adult Stegosaurus thought Dr. Sarah Harding was trying to attack her baby. So a herd of Stegosaurus then began to attack Dr. Sarah Harding. Alright, but she was safe. Thank goodness. Alright, let's get the adult Stegosaurus out as well. Looks pretty amazing, guys, okay? So let's have a look at this one right here. So this is basically a Stegosaurus. From what I can see is that it has 2 buttons right here, which is similar to the Doer Attack Stegosaurus, okay? The Mega Doer Attack Stegosaurus. The paint scheme is brilliant. I would say that this is actually the best paint scheme ever so far. We'll do a comparison later on, okay? So let's start off with the detailing. As you guys can see, the detailing on this figure is amazing, which is exactly the same as the previous Stegosaurus. So you can see plenty of scaling done. All right. Let's have a look at the two buttons. So this one right here, it should move the tail. So let's press this down. Yep. So this is basically the tail swing action. The other one should be swinging the tail in a different direction. So let's try this. Oh, this button is not working. Oh, this is not a button, guys. This is actually the code for you guys to scan in our Fax app. Okay, that's cool. Let's go and retrieve our Fax app right now and scan this in our Fax app. Okay, let's do this. Alright guys, so let's try to scan this. My connection in the basement Dino Dungeon is actually very bad. So hopefully you can still scan this. Oh, cool. It's in. Nice. You need to connect to the internet to download app content. But we already have it here, right? I mean, that's weird. Wow, looks amazing, guys. Okay, this is basically the new Stegosaurus. You can see the plates. The plates on this Stegosaurus looks huge. It looks humongous. Okay, let's see what we have right here. So it basically tells you that it's a herbivore. It weighs the weight of 4 cars in total. You can find them in what is this area? Find them in North America. You can also find them in near Africa and Europe, I guess. Okay, so very beautiful. Let's try to see whether we are able to load the AR. Hopefully we're able to. Wow, pretty cool. Wow, where is it? Where is it? Wow, it's big, it's huge, and it's moving quite a lot as well. Okay, so let me try to make it bigger. Yeah, can you guys see that? It's very cool. I can't really see it. It's really tiny over here. Seems to be moving as well. So very adorable. Okay, so this is basically our adult Stegosaurus from the Dr. Sarah Harding playset. I think this has got to be the best so far in terms of the color scheme. Absolutely amazing color scheme. The spikes here are made of very soft rubber, so it's actually safe for little ones. And the plates are also kind of soft as well. Very cool. Very cool figure. I love this. The legs can be rotated. You can move them up and down, similarly to the other Stegosaurus from the previous series. Now let's take a look at the young Stegosaurus. Looks absolutely adorable, I would say. You can see the spikes are still very tiny. You're able to rotate the tail. You're able to rotate the head. The plates are very small, very adorable. The legs can be rotated as well. Hind legs and front legs, very beautiful. Okay, next let's zoom in. Let's scan the code as well. You guys can pause the video if you guys want to add this to your collection. I think majority of you guys have not scanned this. Okay, so let's scan this together. Hopefully you can able to yep, it's fine. Wow, young Stegosaurus, the juvenile Stegosaurus, looks very cool. Let me just turn up the volume. Can you guys hear the roars? Very cute. Oops, but that is the Creamisaurus. Beg your pardon. Okay, let's take a look at the information. Young Stegosaurus, the weight is about the weight of 4 cows, not cars. Okay, very cute. So let's go back and take a look at the AR as well. Okay, so let's scan this. Wow, it's huge. Let me just make it smaller, rotate it. Super adorable, guys. Super adorable. Yep, very nice. All right, so these two are basically the new Stegosaurus in my collection. Okay, I mean, you guys may have not scanned this. You can pause the video and scan this, okay, in your Fax app. All right, so now let's take a look at our Stegosaurus versus Allosaurus collection video. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Stegosaurus right here. Let's take a look at another Stegosaurus. Let's compare this with the very first Stegosaurus. This is actually the very first Stegosaurus. This is known as the Action Attack, the very first one that Mattel has produced. It only has one button. Okay, as you guys can see, the tail only swings towards the right. If you look at it from this direction, it only swings towards the right. Okay, so that is the very first one. I'm gonna be putting this one right at the back, okay? Right at the back. I'm gonna put the newest one, the latest ones in front because it looks absolutely amazing. Alright, next let's have a look at an Allosaurus. Let's begin with the very first Allosaurus from Mattel. The Rorivore, okay? This is the very first one. This was the very first one. So this is a Rorivore. So the sounds are still working, I think. Yep. I have changed the batteries not too long ago, so it's still working fine. The condition of this figure, it's still flawless. It's still absolutely amazing. So do you guys know that Stegosaurus and Allosaurus, they may have fought back in the past? So if you guys ask me who will win in a battle, I can tell you that it's gonna be a close fight. The Allosaurus will not be, he'll definitely not be killing the Stegosaurus with ease. Definitely not, because the Stegosaurus is huge. In terms of the weight, it can be bigger than the Allosaurus, and it's plenty of armor as well. I'm trying to make this to stand. Let's try. Okay, let's just lean it against its heel like this. So you can see the Stegosaurus has plates. It also has the Thagomizer right here, which is filled with spikes. So it's very powerful. The swing of the tail can easily, destroy and hurt the Allosaurus with a lot of damage. Alright? Next, let's take a look at another Stegosaurus. The next one, let me show you guys. It's basically the one, I can't remember what is the exact name for this Stegosaurus right here. I think it's from the Dino Escape. Destroy. I cannot remember, guys. I need the help of you guys. So it basically comes with some battle damage. Just hang on a minute, okay? Okay, guys. So this is actually the Mega Destroyer Stegosaurus from the Dino Escape series. I finally recorded, okay? So it comes with this protective harness. I wouldn't call this a capture gear because I think this is used to like protect it, protect it from attacking people. I think so. Not too sure. Yeah, I think so. So this figure, it's very cool. But I'm not a huge fan of the protective harness because it comes off very, very easily. Because it's supposed to, because once you press it, where's the button? Right here. Yeah, it's supposed to break free from this protective harness, so it can't be too tight, okay? But in terms of the color scheme, I would say that this was the best, before this was actually produced. This is definitely the best so far. Very, very colorful. I mean, not colorful. You can see the color contrast is, is awesome. For this one, you can basically just find like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 shades. Whereas this one you can find maybe a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, probably. I mean, both have equal amount of color variations, but this one definitely looks more vibrant to me. Yeah, I definitely prefer this one more. Alright, so that is the Stegosaurus for you. Alright, let's take a look at more Allosaurus. Okay, the next Allosaurus that was produced was actually this one. This is basically from the Battle at Big Rock. I think this is also known as Dino Escape, if I'm not wrong. Okay, not exactly. Dual Attack Allosaurus. Very cool figure. I love the sculpt. I think the sculpt looks amazing. I'm not too sure whether you guys do want to scan like the old dinosaurs. Probably you guys probably want to. So you can pause the video and scan it, okay? So this is basically another Allosaurus from our collection. It's a cool figure. I would say it's a nice figure. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's take a look at another Allosaurus. This time, let's take a look at the best one. Oh my goodness, I've totally forgotten to take one Allosaurus from our collection, which is the huge one. But we'll take a look at that later on, okay? So, this one is actually the Dino Attack one. It's kind of like a limited edition. Very, very beautiful. We got this a couple of years back. It's absolutely amazing. I think it was crafted by one of the best paleo artists out there. So yeah, it's an amazing Allosaurus figure, okay? So let's head over back to Jurassic World Midlands to pick up our biggest Allosaurus figure. Let's go. Guys, we are now back at Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands, and yes, This is the Allosaurus that we have totally forgotten about. This is like the best one, guys. One of the best Allosaurus figures ever produced. And how could I actually miss this one out? It's beautiful. Extreme damage Allosaurus. Really, really beautiful. Let's bring these back to the basement Dino dungeon, okay? Alright guys, back in our Dino dungeon, our studio, okay? So let's put this on the table. Guys, check this out. This Allosaurus has actually fallen down ever since we went upstairs. Okay, so we're gonna try to balance it later on, okay? So first, let's take a look at this extreme damage Allosaurus. If you guys want to get an Allosaurus figure, I would definitely recommend you to get this one because it comes with sounds. It also comes with a battle damage mechanism right here, which is totally awesome. You can lift up the rib cage. The body can be pressed. Amazing stuff. This is like soft and rubbery. And you can also close it back. And guess what? The tongue is actually painted in very, very cool dark navy blue color. I think it looks absolutely awesome. So, yes, I'm gonna put this right at the back because of the biggest one. I always put the biggest figure at the back. I'm gonna make like a nice thumbnail later on for sure, okay? Just gonna line them, every single one of them up. Allosaurus right here. This one, we're gonna probably put this somewhere else later on, okay? Alright, now it's time for us to take a look at another. Okay, I'm just gonna put this one here first. So this is basically how I put the dinosaurs if they can't stand properly. I'll just lean it against their heel right here. This works every time. Okay, let's take a look at another Allosaurus. Not Allosaurus, Stegosaurus. Okay, this is actually a vintage Stegosaurus. Okay, it's kind of like dirty, so we definitely need to clean this up. Maybe with a wet wipe or something. Let's try this together. Okay, I think we need to use some sort of like like an alcohol swab. I think that will. Wow, guys, check this out. It actually works. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I need to clean my dinosaurs more often. Let me spend a few minutes to clean this up for you guys, okay? Alright guys, I have cleaned this up. I think it looks much better now, much cleaner now. All the different spots are gone. So this is basically a vintage Kenner Jurassic Park figure. I'm not too sure when this was actually produced. Probably in 1993, I think. Let's see. Oh yes, it is 1993. Very, very old figure. I think it might be older than many of you guys who are watching this video right now, okay? So let's put this back. So this used to be the very old, vintage style battle damage mechanism. I wouldn't say mechanism because there's like no electronics or any parts in it. Alright, so let's take a look at another Allosaurus figure. Okay, after this was produced, Mattel actually came up with many more different Allosaurus using the same sculpt. This is another one. Okay, this is what you call a raw striker. So the switch is actually on top. You can just push the switch in front. There are 3 different notches. So this is basically the default one. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, sorry. So this is basically 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can see all the tongues of the Allosaurus is actually painted mostly in very cool navy blue, dark shade of navy blue, which is kind of awesome. Okay, we'll take a look at this one together. So this one, if I'm not wrong, is one of the latest ones as well. Also a raw striker. Very nice figure as well. But this one, you can see the tongue is actually not painted in dark blue. Yeah, I really love this one. The extreme damage Allosaurus is definitely the best one for me. Alright, so let's put this right here. I think this is also able to stand, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it should be able to stand well, but maybe you have to pose it differently. Alright, we'll try to arrange them neatly later on, okay? Next, let's take a look at another Stegosaurus. Okay, this Stegosaurus is actually one of my most favorite Stegosaurus. This is not repainted by myself. It's repainted by a seller. I saw this on eBay and I really love it. I feel that the color scheme that he has created looks absolutely gorgeous. So I purchased it, and he sold me at a very reasonable price, and he's very happy that his work has been added to our collection as well, which is one of the biggest collections in the world. Okay, yep, not to brag, but yes, I think the seller was very happy. I was very happy to have given this Stegosaurus a new home. Yep, very beautiful. Okay, next let's take a look at another Allosaurus. This one, it's also a vintage Allosaurus figure. Check this out, guys. So this one came along in a medical center playset. I purchased the medical center playset on its whole. I unboxed it. Right now I'm kind of like regretting that I've actually unboxed it, but this figure, it's absolutely amazing. You can actually open this up. It comes in different parts, so you can actually have like a simulation of you trying to save the dinosaur from using an operation in an operation theater. So you can actually open this up. The legs can be removed as well, but I'm trying not to remove the parts too often, otherwise they might become very loose. So this is absolutely classic Allosaurus figure. I love this. We can probably do like an Instagram post on Stegosaurus and Allosaurus collection. Okay, yeah, very happy. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at our next Stegosaurus figure. We have another one right here. This is what is this? This is actually the Camp Cretaceous one. Very beautiful as well. Yep, Camp Cretaceous one. Oh my goodness, this Allosaurus has fallen down. Let me just put it right back. Okay, let's try to stand it over here. Yeah, looking great. We still have plenty of Stegosaurus to cover, so we have to go a bit fast. Sorry, this is not from the Camp Cretaceous. This is actually the Duer Attack, Mega Duer Attack. This one is from the Camp Cretaceous. This one actually came along with Darius. Darius from Camp Cretaceous. So this one is also a beautiful one, but in terms of the color scheme, I feel that it looks a little bit too boring. Yep. If you compare it with this one looks absolutely gorgeous. There are plenty of shading done right over here. Different shades of colors, as well as some graduation of the tone right here. So this one looks absolutely amazing. I like how they have actually highlighted this area, so it looks more 3D. Yep. So this one looks kind of flat. Yep. With this highlight over here, the figure actually looks more what do you call it? More solid, I guess. Yep, looks way better in short. All right, let's take a look at another Allosaurus. We don't have many Allosaurus figures in our collection. This is another one. This is actually from Jurassic World, a 2015 Allosaurus. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, so this one looks a bit like the Savage Strike figures. So once you move the tail, the neck will move, the jaw will open up as well. Yeah, it's a pretty cool figure, I would say. Pretty cool one. Alright, next up, Stegosaurus. Okay, we have another one. This one is okay, this one is way better. Okay, with this Stegosaurus, this one right here, the Kenner one, was actually a very controversial figure because the sculpt is absolutely wrong. This one is a huge improvement, a better improvement for sure. And there's some sort of a playability in it. This is actually from the Lost World, Site B. Site B is basically Isla Sonar, okay, where they produce different dinosaurs. The plates here are soft, rubbery plates, but this one is made of hard plastic. Very cool. Very nice figure. Love this a lot. Gonna put this right at the back. Let's see, what else we've got? Okay, now let's take a look at the Takara Tomy figures. Okay, so this is a Takara Tomy figure from Takara Tomy. I mean, obviously. So this one is a cool one. We also have the equivalent of the Stegosaurus right here. This one is from Takara Tomy. So you can see the color scheme. It's a replication of the Action Attack Stegosaurus at the back. Okay. Next Allosaurus figure, another one from Takara Tomy. I kind of like. I mean, this figure kind of annoy me because it keeps falling over. Okay, Okay, next one. This is actually a cup topper of a Stegosaurus, which is an awesome one. This is actually from a cinema in Thailand. And speaking of Thailand, I'm actually going to Thailand very soon. I'm very excited. Hopefully we'll be able to find some nice figures over there. Okay, a minifigure. As you guys can see, this was the very first Allosaurus minifigure. The color scheme is exactly the same as the one behind. Exactly the same as the Rorivore. Alright, it's fallen over. Next, we'll take a look at the Mattel Stegosaurus. Okay, these three are actually from... Okay, is this considered Fallen Kingdom? Yes, I would think so. So you can see this one is actually kind of similar to the gray one right here, which is like the Kentrosaurus version. But all these are the older figures. Okay, with this one as well. This one doesn't really follow any of the color schemes over here. Okay, more so, maybe more of this one, the dual attack. And this one, it's probably not too sure. Yeah, it doesn't really follow any one of it as well. I'm trying to balance the Allosaurus. Okay, next we'll take a look at the Allosaurus. Okay, this is the latest minifigure of the Allosaurus. I think this one looks brilliant. It basically follows the color scheme of the Dino, the better big rock Allosaurus right here. Exactly the same. Yep, cool figure. This one has fallen over, so I don't think I'm gonna include you in the thumbnail. You are disappointing me. You keep falling over. Okay, another Allosaurus that we have is actually this one. This is actually from the BZ book. Not the best looking figure because it's not well detailed enough. Now we proceed on to more Stegosaurus figure. This is a micro collection, but unfortunately we don't have one for the Allosaurus. McDonald's Happy Meal figure. So you can see that Stegosaurus is actually a way much more, it's a way more popular figure dinosaur as compared to the Allosaurus. So this one actually comes with this. You can press the button right here and the tail will swing. Pretty cute one. Alright, now let's take a look at the latest Stegosaurus figures from Mattel. These are basically the latest ones from Jurassic World Dominion. So if you compare them with the previous Stegosaurus, you can see that the size is actually smaller. The material is softer as well. If you ask me which figures are better, I would definitely say that the older ones are better. The new ones, they're nice. I really like this color scheme. This color scheme, I think it looks amazing. But in terms of the material, in terms of the sculpt, the older figures are definitely way better. Yeah, at least in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna place them right here. I'm gonna do like a nicer lineup later on, for us to take photos. Okay, this one is actually one that we have just added to our collection very, very recently. This is actually a Kinder Surprise one. I bought the entire set. Very happy to be able to display them, in my mini shelf. Absolutely delighted. We have two Snap Squad attitudes. As you guys know, Snap Squad in general has stopped. There will be no more Snap Squad already. I think some people, they are quite disappointed, but personally I prefer the new Uncaged series much more as compared to the Snap Squads. Alright, and our last figure of a Stegosaurus is actually this one from Captive X. I love the figures from the Captive X, but I would definitely say that this Stegosaurus, in terms of the sculpt, it looks kind of weird. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. The feet are definitely way too big. The legs are way too big, and the pose looks kind of weird, but still a nice figure to have for sure. The rest of the figures are basically some Stegosaurus. Okay, this is a Kentrosaurus. In case you guys do not know, this is not a Stegosaurus. It looks like a Stegosaurus, but it has spikes right here instead of plates, and there are two huge spikes, on both sides of the shoulders. So this is basically a raw attack. This Kentrosaurus was actually found in Camp Cretaceous, if I'm not wrong. I can't remember, season 4? It was found in the snow biome, I think. Alright, so this is one of the Stegosaurus. Another Stegosaurus is actually the Chilingosaurus. I don't think it has appeared in any of the series or any of the movies. I don't think so. But you can see that it is quite similar to Kentrosaurus and Stegosaurus in certain ways. You know, both like spikes and plates on his body. I mean, they could be the same species, who knows? Alright, the next one is our last figure of the day is actually a Miragayer right here. It's a really beautiful one. I think there should be a couple more Stegosaurus figures that I want to show you guys. I think there's one in our Monster Island. Let me show you guys. Alright, oh, there's actually one right here from Imagine Next. This is a Stegosaurus. I don't think we have any Allosaurus from here. If I'm not wrong, I don't think so. Yep, don't think so. But this one, no, this is not. Oh, we have an Allosaurus right here. That is an Allosaurus from Imagine Next. Okay guys, this is actually our Monster Island room. I mean, I'm not too sure whether you guys have seen this room before. So we've just created this room, and I think there is a Stegosaurus right here. Yeah, a plush figure right here. Okay, I don't think there are any Allosaurus in this room, so I think we are done. We are done with the video, okay? Alright guys, so now we are done with Stegosaurus versus Allosaurus collection video. I'm pretty excited to actually do the Stegosaurus collection because I've never seen how many Stegosaurus I actually have in my collection, and I'm glad to know that now, okay? So thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what other collection videos you guys want me to make. I'm thinking of creating Indoraptor versus Spinosaurus because many of you guys actually asked for that, okay? So hopefully we can do this for Saturday. If not, let me know down below, okay? More comments, more suggestions. If you guys want a room tour, I mean, I'm gonna do like a room tour in every single video, so I mean, stay to the end of every single video. So this is basically our Monster Island. Monster Island was actually named by one of you Dinosaurs, okay? Thanks for watching this. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.